Welcome everyone to our weekend analysis this evening. I hope you had a great and profitable week. And we are now entering into a new week. And with that new week, we also have promos running. So right now we have four promos that are available and which are ending tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. CET, and that is the Pro 40 for the Instant Pro account, which gives you 40% off, the Prime 35, which is the Instant Prime, which gives you 35% off, and Instant Classic with the promo code Classic 30, which gives you 30% off, and the Instant Light with the promo code Light 30, which gives you 30% off, and lastly, Challenges 25, which gives you 25% off on the challenges. So don't forget this promo ends tomorrow at 11:59 p.m. CT. Hello Gaston, how are you doing this evening? Right, so let's just jump right into our analysis this evening, starting with dollar index. So the dollar index actually gapped to the downside. I'm not sure why this has moved. So it's here. Okay, yeah. It actually gapped to the downside just after, when was this? This was on the 80th. Yeah, so it gapped to the downside when the US talked about the ceasefire. So right now it's like the US dollar is kind of weakening. So you know what that means for gold. Gold definitely will go up, especially come next week. So let's get ready for that. And with this, also euro dollar will go up. So overall, this setup right here is definitely going to be invalidated come next week. So what would this mean for next week? So next week we could be seeing ourselves down into this area around the 97 area where there's this consolidation. This way we might see ourselves around the 97.50 area. So that is our anticipation for next week. So dollar weakness into the coming week. So euro dollar got us topped out. So that will be the same scenario with dollar index. And where is euro dollar going? Same area. What is the consolidation area right here? So we might actually be going right above 1.18400 to 1.18500. So that's what we can anticipate next week right here. So we can have this anticipation next week coming to the upside just about here. So 18,500 could be a good buying area. Oh, take profit area rather. And this could be a nice 2.2 to 1. Then dollar yen. Dollar yen, we are still holding in there. We were close to take profit, but then we seemed to have pushed all the way down. This could be a nice time to put the stop loss at break even around 5854. So that's what we can anticipate. Then pound yen. Pound yen finally hit take profits, nice and steady. Came into last week, entered right here, boom, took out a 2.8721. And well, that was the story about that. So next week, what we can look for is probably pullbacks into this area because this was a parabolic move. So we could look for pullbacks into this area around 213. Then from there, we could be seeing ourselves probably going to the upside again. So that is what we can anticipate with a low stop loss right here. So we could be probably aiming for probably 216, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere here. So this could be a nice 3-1. So this is what we can anticipate next week with pound yen. Then dollar Mexican. Dollar Mexican did not even give any chance once the ceasefire came through. It started tanking heavily. And this is what happened. Literally head and shoulders right here. Broke to the downside. And you seem to be coming all the way back down to 17. So this is my anticipation for next week. So we could be seeing ourselves coming down here. But before that actually happens, we need a pullback, probably into this area right here, around 1745. Then we could be seeing ourselves touch down, and then maybe we can have a high stop loss just right above there. Nice one, which is tight, and then we'll be coming all the way down here, probably to exactly even below there, just exactly 17. And that could be a nice 7 to 1 if this actually plays out, comes into this area, then pushes all the way down. So that is what we can anticipate with dollar Mexican. Then CAD Swiss. CAD Swiss seems to be going right our way, continuing to the downside all the way to 5,600. So that is our anticipation for next week. Then pound dollar. Pound dollar did not come into the sell stop right here, and it has gone all the way up. Pound dollar seems to be undecided, but because of the ceasefire, it came all the way up. So like I said, there will be dollar weakness next week. So this could be a nice buy right here with a low stop loss there. And then we could be aiming probably for 138 just there. We're looking for round numbers. That's could be a nice 3 to 1. And then let's move over to gold. So gold is still en route. We are still holding this 4 to 1 trade. We are definitely coming to 5,000. So we just wait for that to pan out. Then NAS 100. NAS 100 managed to hit take profit. Nice, well and good. And so let's see what next week anticipates. So next week we might actually be coming to this area before we actually push all the way up. So we are looking for pullbacks probably next week into this area around 2,460. That's what we could be anticipating for next week, with a lower stop loss probably somewhere here. And then we could be aiming probably to 26,000. That is how far we could reach, and this could be a nice 1.8 to 1. Then gold, or not gold, but Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is pushing back to the upside. Ceasefire also helped boost it to the upside. Not sure if it will reach our stop loss level. Our stop loss level is around 76,000. We're still anticipating to come all the way to 5,900. So that is what we are looking for next week. Then Ethereum is literally also on the verge of coming all the way up here, but we're still holding till we finally reach our destination at 1765. So maybe in the coming days and weeks we might actually see that push through. US 30, yes. Gaston, gold was great. Yeah, so definitely that is something we are looking to continue holding. Oh yes, US 30. US 30, we indeed did reach the take profit nicely to the upside here, which is great. And that stop loss was never touched. Well and good. So next week we could be seeing another opportunity here on US 30, probably coming to this area down here around 47250. So we could be looking for the market to come into this area, then low stop loss just there around 46200, and then we could be pushing all the way up probably to 50,000. So that is the round of number that we could be looking for. So we're gonna be waiting for this price to come all the way down to 47300 or 47250, and then we'll be looking for a nice 2.4 to 1 to be triggered right there. So that is what we're anticipating next week. So let us get ready for that. And so this marks the end of our weekend analysis. Okay, Burhan, yes, I can definitely look at EURUSD for you. And I hope Istanbul, Turkey is good right now. So let's look at EURUSD. So euro versus the Australian dollar. So EURUSD has been in a nice downward trend, as we can see here. And according to sentiment, it looks like buyers want to take in control here, I would say. And in my anticipation here, this seems to be oversold. If you'd asked me, this seems to be oversold. We had a consolidation for some time here from last year, and then that's when it broke to the downside, and right now it just seems to be oversold. So this could be a good time to enter actually. Behind just here could be a nice entry with a lower stop loss somewhere here around 61800. Then we could be aiming for some good round numbers, probably 1.70, but I would say 1.73 could be good. Yeah, this could be a good area to take profit. So this is just about here where the consolidation was. So the market is also attracted to places of consolidation, like here where those consolidation, then it actually moved to the downside. So even probably past 1.73, we could be looking probably even to come to 1.75. So this is what I'm anticipating for next week. So this could be a nice 2.4 to 1. So this is what you can anticipate, Bahan. So this is where we end for analysis. If you have any pair for us to look at, just put it in the chat, live chat, and we will get to it. So once more before we conclude or wait for somebody to actually choose a pair we can look at. Don't forget we have the promos starting with the Instant Pro, which gives you 40% off with the promo code PRO40. Instant Prime 35% off with the coupon code Prime35. Instant Classic with the coupon code Classic35, which gives you 30% off. Instant Light, which gives you 30% off with the promo code Light30. Challenges have a 25% off with the coupon code Challenges25. The offer ends tomorrow, so make sure you grab yourself an account. Berhan, you are most welcome. So this is where we conclude with our analysis this evening. I hope you enjoyed it. And I also hope you have a profitable, good week up ahead. And may the pips be with you. And happy trading.